This is the agenda of the regular board meeting. President Board of Trustees, Village of Burnham, Cook County, Illinois. Today is February 11th, 2025. At this time, I will ask for the clerk to call the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Here.
Trustee Hodges?
Here.
Trustee Garcia?
Here.
Trustee Greer?
Here.
Trustee Richardson? Trustee Claybrook?
Here. We have a quorum present. Could we stand for the pledge of allegiance? You lead us, clerk.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any corrections of the minutes of the board meeting for January 28, 2025? Any corrections to be made to the minutes for that meeting?
John, tell him they spelled my name wrong. Can I object?
Do you have any corrections for the minutes?
Oh, yeah. You missed a D in John Hyder's name.
Yeah,
After the J, there's a D, right?
my first name has an H in it too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, well, I'll ask for a motion to approve, the
Pending
minutes.
changing the correct spelling of John's name.
So, spelling?
Well,
John?
it's John with an H like mine, and H-A-J-D-U-C-H, right? That way, John? Yeah. I have to think, or I have to write it, but, yeah. They're just letters we're flipping.
Okay, so you making a motion to approve the minutes, would you?
Yeah, pending correcting John's name, first and last name.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, we have a second, please.
Second.
Second by trustee Claybrook, the clerk call the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes?
Trustee Hodges?
Abstain.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Greer? Trustee Richardson?
Thank you.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Thank you. It's almost time for us to open the meeting to the public, so if you have anything to state to the board, if you would give us your name and your reason for addressing the board, please keep your comments to 3 minutes so we can move the meeting readily along. So I would ask for a motion to open the meeting to the public.
A motion of the need to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Hodges. Could we have a second, please?
Second.
Second by trustee Claybrook, will the clerk call the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes?
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Yes. Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. Does anyone on this side have a comment?
Yes, I'm John Hydu. John Cap, last meeting you said you saw the 24 audit, or was it the 22 audit? Or was it the 23 audit? You never did make up your mind. Then you and Mr. Polk there couldn't make up your minds which audit the accountant was quote unquote done with yet, the 22, 23, or 24 ones. It's obvious we won't be seeing any audits done before the election. The audits must be really, really ugly. My next point is, I was looking back a little bit, and without getting too far into the weeds, 2013, when the old clerk Nancy resigned, we only had 2 people working in the clerk's office. Only Nancy and Judy. Nancy actually did 2 jobs. She was both the clerk and the treasurer. We've had 3 in that office since then. Now, back then, Nancy was making as clerk 27 grand, as treasurer 29 grand. Today, the clerk's making 64 grand, more than double what Nancy made. Treasurer's making 63 grand. Again, more than double what Nancy made. Nancy was still working in Burnham today, she'd be making over 130 grand based on that. That's nuts. So, I'm thinking Nancy did both jobs. How do you guys explain that? We'll let the people decide on it. Now, why does every single, on the next point, why does every single employee in Burnham get a pension? I've seen all your payroll stubs. They came from Mr. Polk. All the way on down to the janitor at the community center. Again, for those of you watching on YouTube, everything I've written on my flyers and everything I've said tonight comes from the Burnham board meetings, thanks to Video Girl for recording, the village website, from the Citizens for Polk website, or from payroll stubs I got from Mr. Polk himself. All of this is a huge reason why our taxes are so darn high. Video Girl, where am I?
1 minute.
Okay. I'd like to ask, in 2013, back in 2013, I understand that Public Works used to do the garbage 2 days a week, and they cleaned this building, community center, and the Patricia Center. Well, sometime after 2013, I'm assuming 14, you guys hired a cleaning person for this building. Last year, that cleaning person made 35 grand. That's nuts too. How the heck does that happen? I also understand that the building commissioner made about 5 grand back in 2013, again when Nancy was here. She resigned and all hell started breaking loose with money. Building commissioner was making 5 grand 2013. Last year, building commissioner made 35 grand. Working full time. What the heck does that guy that position, what does that position possibly do for 40 plus hours a week? That's all I got.
Right,
If
thank
you can answer some of them questions,
Are there any
please.
other comments? Are there any other public comments? Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, actually, just a couple of questions I had. If you could get like an update on,
Can you state your name for the?
yeah, oh, I'm sorry, Steve Gregory. And one of the questions was about the water pipe that was supposed to go in New Burnham, how that's coming along. I don't know, I heard about it about a year ago. And then the next question I had was, I want to get an update on the bridge. The bridge that's supposed to go over the railroad tracks on Burnham Avenue.
You didn't attend the meeting last week?
I did.
That wasn't public.
It wasn't?
That one wasn't public. We have a public meeting,
Oh.
but we can talk about it.
Okay.
We're working on it, but.
Oh, okay. And then the other, you probably discussed it because you said that you were gonna meet with the assessor at last week or the week before. Just an update on that too.
Are there any other questions from the public? Yes, sir.
Hi, my name's Gerald Hunter. The last, I happened to watch a video at the last meeting, I know it came up a couple times to where, someone was trying, actually, John, you were trying to put it on the agenda to have a street named after her. And, I'm not so sure what Kim Patricia did to deserve that, or why you would even do that. And then I heard you say, well, do we even need to put it on the agenda? And I just want you to, I didn't intend on doing this, Mr. Polk, but I'm just gonna read the text that I sent, because obviously nothing was sent to John, I don't believe. But here's something that I wrote. I believe you know better than to allow Kim Patricia memorial sign to get on the agenda. What did she do to deserve that honor? Your response to Cap should have been for him to tell the board why she deserves that honor. John mentioned it's because her family requested it? Huh? She was only on the board for 2 terms. What did she accomplish? You deserve it more than she deserves it,
Well, thank
and that was me talking to Mr. Polk.
Mine's going on.
It would
Burnham
cheapen,
Avenue.
this is my time, John, thank you. It would cheapen the honor. She also schemed to take away the honor of you being, Mr. Polk, Burnham's first black mayor, and Cap getting appointed as the interim mayor. And there's plenty more dirt. I'd be more than happy to explain to the board why she should not get that honor. I'd rather not do that publicly, but I will. The board doesn't know the woman. You do, Mr. Polk. We don't want to go there. Now, that's my opinion on that. And I heard a couple of you guys say, oh, well, it's great that the board works together, and this is one of the dangers of working together. You get so friendly with each other that you'll just do things without actually researching it. And if this ever comes up on the agenda, I just ask that you do your research, and I don't think that we should just be giving streets to anybody. Even Mr. Pagoric here, he's got an alley or something named after it. I don't remember that showing up in the board meeting. Who makes that decision that we can just give an honorary street to just anybody? That's not even a Burnham resident. How does that happen? That's all I gotta say.
Okay, thank you for your comment.
You're welcome.
I'll address that at my time, okay, when it
Okay.
comes to finance.
Are there any other public comments? Anybody would like to make a comment to the public before we close out?
Yeah, I'm just a citizen of Burnham, been here for a long time.
And your name for the record.
Mr. B.
Tell her your name for the record.
Mr. Brown. I've been here as a resident of Burnham for a long time. I don't, how can I say this? It's been going good since I've been here. I don't know about everybody else, but, pertaining to this, fire, I don't like soliciting. When people put stuff on my doors. So, I haven't been here for a while. Last time I was here, I believe you, was it your name, John?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like this on my door.
what's your address?
Don't worry about that. Just don't put stuff on my door. And that's with anything. So I don't do no soliciting, no whatever.
So this is how we work this year, huh?
No, it ain't, it has nothing to do with,
Okay.
it has nothing to do with this.
We're not supposed to talk. You
It's
talk to
not, it
them.
has nothing to do with anybody up here, nothing at all.
Direct the meeting, Mr. Polk. You're supposed to stop the comment to
He
direct the
came
meeting.
in after the meeting started.
He's okay.
Oh, he's okay.
He has 3 minutes.
He's okay.
He has 3 minutes.
I'll remember this if I ever do that.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with nobody up here. I don't like soliciting. That's for anything. I have a thing on my door, no soliciting, so don't put anything on my door.
Call the police.
Far as, this what he put on my door is like, okay, you want the alleys paved. Okay, everybody's taxes is gonna go up
Yeah.
because the alleys is paved. We already pay enough property taxes as it is. It has nothing to do with the village of Burnham. It has to do with the city of Chicago, where everything is coming down on us, on the residents here.
Yes.
You know, so, you know, people want, you know, this town to suffer or whatever it is. This is, and I'm just hypothetically, this is not Harvey, this is not Dixmoor, this is not Dalton. When you get people that probably don't even live in Burnham that wanna run for office, things are gonna change, and then when they change for the bad, then you're gonna see it. And, I just hate to see it, because if that happens, the good people that's here in Burnham, they're gonna leave. So, that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you for your comment. Are there any other public comments?
No problem, sir.
Okay, so I will ask for a motion to close the meeting to the public.
Make a motion to close the meeting to the public.
So there's a motion on the floor by trustee Claybrook, so we have a second, please. A second by trustee Garcia, will clerk call the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Yes. Trustee Greer?
Yeah.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
All right, motion passed, thank you. Mr. Gregory, I'll have to talk to you about the water pipe on the east side, 'cause off the top of my head, I'm not exactly sure what pipe you make a reference to.
No, he was talking about the one here that was done.
No, the new, weren't you guys, weren't they supposed
The
to? make
lead pipe,
No, not the lead pipes, but it's like a new water main or something?
No, he did a new one here. You're mistaken. It was
Not
done,
in, not in, oh, okay.
it was done here for
Okay.
capacity.
Yeah, okay, and as far as the assessor go, again, we are still, working with the assessor, he's trying to, get it passed in Springfield for a circuit breaker to give some relief for the, people that, property taxes went up 25% or more, and for the village of Burnham, that's about 800 people, so that's, still being worked on, still being pursued. Excuse me, as far as, things that happened back when Nancy was here and other peoples and all of that, that's almost like 20 years ago, so, nothing is really gonna stay the same. And I wanna make it very clear that the village of Burnham is quiet and it's going well. Burnham is not on the brink of collapsing, and Burnham does not need to be rescued by any person, by anyone, and for any reason. So, and a question was asked at the last meeting, can we have a question and answer session at these meetings? And the answer to that question is no. This is for the board's agenda, to take care of the village's business. And if there's from time to time, we do have town hall meetings. If you come to a town hall meeting, then you can ask whatever question you want to ask. I mean, for these meetings, they're to take care of the village's business, and those items will be on the agenda for every meeting, unless we don't have an item on the agenda. Thank you. So at this time, we'll hear from the clerk. Excuse
Good
me.
evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Monday, February 17th, the clerk's office will be closed for President's Day. And the county clerk's office is looking for any election judges that would like to apply for the April 1st election. You can go and apply online at, it's all one word, cookcountyclerk.com/work. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. And we had a mention at the last meeting, we didn't have the flyer then. This is called TOTA. It's called after death instrument. And the people that owns properties in Cook County, you can deed your properties to your relatives, to your children, or whoever you want to have it. Because a lot of people are passing away, and their children and their family members can't do anything with the property without going to court. And so they are spending money that they don't have, or they're spending money that they don't have to spend. I mean, this program is 100% free, and they'll be here in the village of Burnham on March the 8th at the community center from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. March 8th, and the total from the Cook County will be here at the village of Burnham Community Center. Thank you. Okay, so at this time, we will go to the next committee, that'll be Trustee Greer, the Public Education, Health, Safety, and Welfare.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
CEDA will be at the community center on Saturday, February the 22nd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. CEDA offers assistance for the utility bills. They will help with the weatherization, if you need help with that. If your utilities are cut off, they will assist with that. So again, they will be at the community center on February the 22nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And last month, we had quite a few people that came out and was able to receive assistance. So if you may not need it, and someone else may need that assistance. So just please spread the word. Community Game Day. We will be having that again also on February the 22nd. That will be from 3 p.m. to 7. It was a very nice time. We got to meet different people. People met people. And it was just a very nice time, a time to socialize and just to get to know your neighbor and get to know your community. So please come out if you have a chance. That again, it's February the 22nd. It's from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Electronic Waste and Shred Day. You can bring your old electronics, your computers, your laptops, and TVs. 2 TVs per household for disposal. And any other paper documents be shredded. That's on March the 15th at the community center. And the electronic waste will be from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And paper shredding will be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Electronic waste, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Paper shredding from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So let us all work together to try to keep our community safe. Always be aware of your surroundings, which is very important. Just recently, we had people knocking on doors, asking to use your phone, which is very unusual, and the police was called on them. But just be aware of your surroundings. If you see something, say something. If a crime is in progress, or someone's health, safety, or property is in immediate danger, dial 911. Otherwise, for any other immediate concerns, you can dial emergency number 708, 891-1222. And I had mentioned this before, and I just thought it was very important. The Financial Protection Bureau prohibits consumer reporting agencies for including your medical debt on your credit report. This rule also prohibits lenders from using medical debt when making lending decisions. How will this rule help you or help people? By removing the medical debts from their credit report, it could improve your credit score by an average of 20 points. And it can help you get a loan, a job, apartment. So again, as of January 7th, it is a law that the Financial Protection Bureau prohibits consumer reporting agencies from including medical debts on your credit reports. So let's stop the spread of germs. Wash your hands often. Cover your cough and sneeze with if you need a mask, use it. And if you're not feeling well, stay home. Don't go out in the public. I feel that you need to call your doctor. Please do so. But let's help stop the spread of disease. And one thing I just forgot to bring this evening, I forgot, and I just wanted to remind you, tomorrow we're supposed to have a snowstorm, and I think we're supposed to have heavy snow also on Saturday. So as I go to the different stores, I may go to the dollar store, and especially Menards, I always buy lanterns, anything that's battery, you can run by battery. And I have several in my home. And that way, candles are so dangerous. And so if you're in the store shopping, even at the dollar store, you see the little battery operated gadgets, they light up very well. Pick them up because you never know when you might use them, you might need them. So that's all I have to say. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Trustee Greer, for your report and that information. Public Works and Building, Trustee Claybrook, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Like Trustee Greer said, we have snow coming tomorrow. So the snow plows will be out early tomorrow. We expect it to get up to 6 inches lasting, 6 inches of snow lasting up to on and off for about 20 hours. So we'll be out prepared and getting this plowed and salted and everything. Also, today we had a demolition of a house at 14013 South Manistee, and the house was in real bad shape. It's been vacant and dilapidated for about 5 years now. February 14th will make 5 years. And we went by there. I know a few trustees, Trustee Cap, Mayor Pope, we went by there and it's down. They just have to do cleaning up and get some of the bricks out. But it is complete for the most part.
What about the garage? Did they go all the way to the alley?
Yeah, they got it.
They got it, yeah, everything. Yeah.
I left before they got that far.
Yeah, so that's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Trustee Claybrook, for your report and that information. Ordinance Resolution and Planning, Trustee Garcia.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Discussion of consideration of and taking action to approve or not approve new business card credit Oasis One Inc., a used car dealership located at 14559 Torrance Avenue on the north side of Gas Mart.
Okay, so have you, I know you applying for the license now for permission to proceed. Did you submit the other documents that will be required?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Does the board have any questions?
I don't have a question, but I noticed something on his business proposal. The address is 14959 on the business proposal, and it's supposed to be 14559.
Yeah, yeah, we don't have a 149.
Right.
So,
Yeah, just he made a mistake with
Yeah, I just noticed it.
Luz, could we just correct that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll correct that, so. Well, does the board have any questions for me?
You know, a lot of people have applied for that lot and never followed through.
So can I give you a background on that? So we approved the dealership before, but then, the previous partner no longer wanted to be, so then that's why now it's, this,
Yeah, I
Car
remember-
Credit Oasis one.
I remember it was a husband and wife that came in to see us.
No, that was after that.
Oh, so, okay. I can't keep track.
And that lot there collects a lot of garbage, I mean, around that fence all the way around, so we will expect you to keep that clean.
We will.
Keep it up, so,
We will,
right now it's full of paper all the way around the lot.
we will.
Okay, you can go ahead and make the motion, trustee.
To make a motion to approve new business car credit Oasis One Inc., a used car dealership located at 14559 Torrance Avenue. Is that the correct address, 14559?
Yes.
Torrance Avenue, on the north side of Gas Mart.
By the way, I mean, before we go, I mean, so, I mean, what's the model of the car that's gonna be, how old is it gonna be, how big is it gonna be, the car?
You know, people are struggling to get cars. We make sure we get good cars, you know, 2015 and up with affordable prices and financial solution to the customers.
2015, okay.
Yeah.
So like 10 years will go in.
10 years, you know, there is also some good cars, maybe 2010, 2011. We will not just,
Okay.
but we will focus on 2015 and up.
Okay,
When will the dealership be open, if you're approved tonight?
We are waiting for the state approval for the authority.
With the
and-
what?
For the state. And we already applied, and once we get approved here, we continue with the state.
What type of guarantee are you offering the consumer on these cars?
We have 25 years experience, each one of us, and we will make sure we give them affordable financing solution to our customers. Okay,
This
we've
is
been doing this, you know, with cars. We have experience.
A warranty, maybe she's asking, what, like a 3-month warranty or 90 days or
Oh.
60 days or?
Warranty will be like 1 month warranty, because it's an in-house
90 days.
finance, 1 month, okay? But you know, with good cars, we might give 3 months.
This your only, oh, sorry, this your only dealership?
Hmm?
This your only dealership? This your first dealership?
This is our only dealership, we don't have any other.
What you guys been doing for 25 years?
We do it through wholesale, okay, and we had worked with the previous dealers, okay? But this is the only location that we are working on right now.
If y'all do good business, it look good for Burnham. If you do bad business, they can look over at that lot and say, nope. that's
We
bad
will
business."
make sure to do good
Thank you,
business.
sir.
No problem.
So after the 30 days,
Mhm.
the customer is still unhappy, and they would like their money back, how would you handle that?
We will be flexible with that, you know? We make sure our cars will be good, okay? And we will be flexible with that 1 month, okay? I wanna talk to my partners to make it 3 months.
okay. I can see you, trustee Garcia. You already made the motion, but I would need a second.
I second.
We need a second by trustee Hardy, we'll probably take the roll.
Trustee Cap,
Yes.
trustee Hodges,
Yes.
trustee Garcia,
Yes.
trustee Greer,
Yes.
trustee Claybrook.
Yes.
Motion passed, so you belongs to Burnham now, all right, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, is that it, trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Cap, finance?
Discussion of consideration of and taking action to approve or not approve the purchases to update our desktop computers and monitors for the office, the police department, public works and water department in the amount of $9,841. The reason for the purchases is to update from Windows 10. I also received that notice at my house that I need to do it by September. They gave you a cutoff date.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, everybody's getting that, I hope I don't have to spend a whole bunch of money, but.
Yeah,
So-
that's everywhere, because we have to do it too, because they're gonna be obsolete, so it's not like you can even upgrade what you currently have, you can't even do that.
That stinks. All right, so I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of the desktop computers and monitors to update the computers in the offices of the, in the office, police department, public works and water department in the amount of $9,841. And the reason is to update for update from Windows 10.
Okay, so that was a motion on the floor by trustee Cap to approve this payment for computer update. So we have a second, please?
Second.
Second by trustee Clay.
What about the community center?
No, he already did that,
He did those ones? Okay.
cause those are newer than the ones here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have a little note here about the water bills.
No, wait, no, we need to,
Roll call.
no,
Oh,
we
I'm
need to roll
sorry.
call first.
Trustee Cap,
Yes,
trustee Hodges,
Yes.
trustee Garcia, trustee Greer,
Yes.
trustee Claybrook.
Yes.
My motion passed, thank you, now proceed.
we used to submit our water bills, they would go out quarterly, so it didn't take that much manpower to process them quarterly, except the problem was the people were 3 months behind by the time they got the bill. So then if we gave them a little bit more time, they were 6 months behind. So the extra manpower it takes to process all those bills, including the credit card purchases, take a lot of time. There used to be 3 people in the office, Nancy, Judy, and Julie. So that's,
Part-time.
yeah, but
Come
they
on,
worked,
John.
they worked a lot at, when they were putting the bills together. So Steve, your answer about the water main was here on this side of town. It went from Torrance right down,
Was the east or west though?
it went from Torrance to the east. And that was done a couple of years ago. So we'll, oh, I had a question. Oh, about paving the alleys for Mr. Brown, is he still here? It's very expensive to pave an alley, and the last time we looked, if you had a normal sized lot, if you paid your share, it would cost you $40,000. But that doesn't count putting in all the drains and sewers to get rid of the water. So Cal City went with the new plan where you put concrete and pavers to help disperse the water, and it cost a lot of money. If you wanna look at it, you go down Burnham Avenue, it's that alley between Burnham and Hirsch. They did some of those alleys with the new system where you do like concrete ribbons so you could plow, but then you do pavers so that the water could dissipate. That's like the new high-tech way to do it, but I think it was very expensive, and I don't even know how many millions it costs.
Cal City gets grants for everything.
Yeah,
Cost
maybe-
You know
green,
that.
And it's probably more than safe to say that we'll probably do a couple of those this year in 2020.
Yeah, but it was very expensive.
Cal City don't pay for it though.
Uh,
Get a grant.
I can see trustee Point.
Oh, then the other note I made, I talked last meeting about we've never had to borrow money, but one time there was a loan that was offered to us to change out the water meters. It was with the Illinois EPA, and it was like 1.2 million. And it was a plan that we could change all the water meters at one time. It was very expensive. We didn't take out that loan. We went the other route where we changed them as we went along. So we changed them like as we could afford them or as they could be squeezed in the schedule. So it saved us a lot of money. I don't know exactly what the total cost is, but I'm guessing about 500,000?
No, about 750.
No, 750, but it was much cheaper than taking the loan out with the Illinois EPA. It was like a low interest loan, but we still had to take out a loan. So we did it the cheaper route.
Yeah.
And I did mention that we never ever took out a loan, so we never ever took out a loan. Thank you, that's it. Oh, we'll talk about the sign, honorary sign for Kim when we get it on the agenda.
Come on, you can't do it now? I wanna hear it. I don't know about it.
No, we're not gonna discuss it now. We're going there. Park and Recreation,
John,
I'm sorry, trustee Richards not here for public utilities.
we're okay, man.
Park and Recreation, trustee Hodges.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm excited, to talk about community game day. We had a good game day last time, and that's again, like my goal, along with the mayor and the board, we just want to get more people to that, community center and have, continue to use our stuff that we got there, have some fun. I got you, Mr. Riddick. Have some, get people over there to the community center to use the stuff that we got over there, the resources we got over there. I want to thank Mr. Johnson.
Can't hear you, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah, we thank Mr. Johnson for keeping everything up. We wanna make sure people are using the resources they do have here at Burnham. So we got the community game day coming up. She talked about that, it's February 22nd. Also, so that's this month. Next month we got March 8th, we got salsa. I know you guys been seeing that, but like, I'm so excited about that because I was trying to put together I want to understand some different cultures. And so we're gonna do some salsa dance classes on March 8th, 3 to 7. So that's gonna be a busy day because that morning the county clerk will be there that morning. But if you stick around, you can learn some salsa.
Or you can come back.
Or you come back, you come back, you got about an hour, but you come back and you change up and you do some salsa dancing. It's gonna be a really fun day. And again, if you have any more ideas that maybe we can do here at the Burnham Community Center or just here at Burnham, let me know and I'll see if I can consider that. Also, again, Carmel Memorial Park District, they have their own government, their own entity, but I would still like to have us to participate in some of the things they got going on. So if you have any kids who look for something to do on weekends, they have an open gym that we used to take up a lot of open gym in Burnham, but they use some of their time, open gym time too. So if you want to do the open gym at the community center over there, at Sandwich Community Center is from 11 to 2, they have open gym for kids. So the fee is $5, but if you don't want to pay the fee, give us a call and we see what we can do for Burnham residents. All right? And that's all I have for right now.
I have one.
Oh, yes, I want to talk about the Veterans Memorial. So again, we want to continue to honor our veterans. We are working on that memorial. We've been working hard on that memorial. We're meeting every month. We meet in conjunction with the fine people over at the AMVETS. And so we partner with them. We really want to make this happen. So we're raising money. We're selling bricks. Each brick will be, I believe, $100. And you get to have, each brick you put the name, you choose the name and the design you want to put on a brick. And each of those bricks will come together to make a great Veterans Memorial. A lot of these different villages, they have their Veterans Memorial. We want to honor our veterans in Burnham too, and the people in our family, in our lives. And some of the good people that's been a part of Burnham, the history of Burnham. That's another thing that I'll be working on too. I didn't tell the mayor, but I'm excited about us working on the history of our village. So on our upcoming, we're working on the website, we have like a little part where we talk about the history of our village, because Burnham has a rich history connected to Chicago that is so awesome that I want more people to know more about that. So we'll keep working on that. All right, thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.
I have a question about the game night. It's the same hours like we had last time.
Yes,
Because
sir.
when it ended, I wasn't really ready to go.
See?
I was having so much fun, right?
Yeah.
Plus I was winning.
And yeah, you also we got some really cool. You got some ideas for some other games you can bring? Let us know, because it's for everybody. This is for right now. It's for adults until we open up for the kids. But like, if you got some game ideas, let us know. Okay? Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
I'll tell you what we were playing. We were playing Uno Flip. So it's an Uno game where you get a certain card, then the whole deck gets flipped, and then you flip the cards in your hand. And it's tough to learn, but it was fun.
And can I just add to it as far as the veterans? It's cost a lot of money in order to have this done. And again, like Trustee Jeff said, Riverdale has theirs, Timmy Park, Lansing, we want ours. We're long overdue. If you care not to purchase a brick, I don't know if you really understand when we say a brick, a lot of your service person's name, their rank, etc., on the brick. You have your choice of what you want to put on the brick. If you don't want a brick, then give a donation. We need this to happen this year. The committee consists of Trustee Jeff, Trustee Cap, Trustee Richardson, myself, and then we have the AMVETS. We have Trish, take off of that name, Bonnie, and Debbie. Also, it's on the committee.
Oh, Mike Steele, don't forget Mike Steele.
And Mike Steele, yes. So we're doing it together. It's our time. It's our time. We want this to happen this year. We want to have our grand opening by, is it Labor Day? Memorial Day. We can't do it alone. We need you. This is our town. We want it to happen. We need your help. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Trustee Grimm. And it would be nice to keep a cut.
The money for the bricks, you would like it by when?
Yesterday. I'll give y'all information.
She can talk to you after the
After
meeting.
that meeting, I'll give you information.
It's also on our website. It's also on the website.
Yes.
And it would be nice, if people could step up to the plate and support what we're doing rather than coming to every meeting complaining and complaining and complaining. We're trying to take the village down. You're not going to succeed. You are not going to succeed. Do we have any presentation of petitions, communications, memorial, or rest democracy? Miss Beatty passed away from 138th place. I guess a couple months ago, we just found out about Miss Beatty.
Also, can I say something? The memorial for Travis, Dustin Travis' mom, amazing service, and you were still in our prayers as a village, we hold you up, trustee, so.
Was that last Saturday?
Last
Last Saturday, I appreciate it
Yeah, so
too.
we pray for you and your family.
Yes, yes.
Appreciate the support.
And I attended the service today, trustee Greer and trustee Richardson and myself, we attended the service from Miss Simone Duncan.
Yes.
And she was a Cook County Sheriff lady that she went to Turkey on vacation, and she got killed in Turkey. And they had the service today in Chicago, so the trustees and I did attend, and she was also the neighbor who lived on my block. So at this time, we can have a moment of silence for these two individuals. Okay, thank you.
Was she related to Leon Duncan?
I don't know.
No, just the same last name?
Yeah,
He wasn't listed in the obituary?
I don't think so.
You didn't check?
No, he wasn't in
Okay, good.
there. Do we have any unfinished business?
I don't know if we mentioned about, the grand opening of the restaurant, so I think that was in between the meetings.
Do we have anything on the new business? No. If we don't have anything else, then I will ask for a motion to adjourn. We'll see in a minute. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Claybrook to adjourn. Do we have a second? Any second by trustee Hodges. Would the clerk call the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Yes. Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
All right, motion passed. Thank you. Meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming.